Print, email, Facebook, Twitter. More dumping of shark carcass near Darwin doorstep. A littering issue. NT Fisheries says a household of Darwin residents received a fishy surprise this week when they found a dead, meter-long shark near their doorstep. It was half filleted, so it still had its head and its tail, but the body was kind of all missing. Fanny Bay resident Tess Kelly said, "It smelled, obviously, awful." Fanny Bay is a coastal suburb and its surrounding waters are home to a number of shark species, many of which are relatively benign and prefer to prey on small marine life. Late last year, the appearance of a shark with its fins illegally removed on a nearby beach was referred to local water police. But Thor Saunders, the principal research scientist at Fisheries NT, believed the only wrongdoing in this instance was littering. He told ABC Radio Darwin's Cato Tool the remains of the shark suggested it was caught locally before being eaten. Typically, if people cut sharks up for bait, they use the whole lot and just chop the whole thing up into little pieces, whereas if someone's eating it, they'll generally take the fins as well as filleting it. In that picture, that's what it looks like. Shark identification often relies on visual inspection of the fins, which in this instance were missing. Mr. Saunders said the identification could only be narrowed down to two relatively common species found in northern coastal waters, the graceful shark and the blacktip shark. If it was caught locally around the Fanny Bay area, it was probably a graceful shark, he said. They tend to inhabit the coastal waters, while blacktip sharks occupy waters further out. The dumping follows an incident last week in which NT Fisheries was notified of fish carcasses being dumped in the nearby suburb of Rapid Creek. "Unfortunately, we've had a few dumping incidents that we get reported to us, and water police do as well," Mr. Saunders said. "Last week's dumping looked like they were all size barra, but they'd been filleted and discarded, so again it's a littering offense and not a fisheries offense."